happy Thursday. Welcome to the Morning Sprint. I'm Brittany Weir.
And I am Daphne Gray. Got a lot of cool stories for you guys in store for this morning, including this one right here. Check this out. This is just your teaser. I'm going to tell you about this in detail later. But what would you do if your rideshare driver decided not to take you to your destination and you got this particular sign, this little text message came in right then and there? Yeah. Have a heart-racing story for you about a woman who did the only thing that she could think of to do to escape the situation. You can hear from her later on in the sprint. Again, you don't want to miss it, and this is going to kind of put this on the forefront of awareness for anybody out there that takes any kind of ride share, just to be alert. So yeah, that's what's happening right then and there. Moving forward, we're going to go ahead and get into this particular situation. The Lynchburg City School District is doing something to protect their students. They're adding another layer of security to protect their students and staff. A volunteer-led task force is fundraising to put the protective film on glass doors and windows through a new pilot program called the Every Second Counts. This would help prevent intruders from getting inside and give those inside time to take action and keep people safe.
Once you put it on the glass, you can shoot through it numerous times, but it still delays a perpetrator from being able to get through it. And so the longer we can delay a perpetrator, that gives law enforcement more time to get there.
Now, to bring these plans to life, they're calling on the community to help raise $65,000 to start the initiative at EC Glass High School, and they hope to have it installed by the end of the school year. This is a really cool deal right here. If you read into it, I think this is so smart, because you never know in these, especially in today's time, you know.
Exactly. I feel like more and more schools are looking at what they can do, like they said, to make their schools safer, but also what can they do to eliminate those seconds that matter? Because like they're saying in the story, every second does count. So anything you could do to eliminate time and confusion, God forbid you're ever in this situation, I mean, it all helps out.
Definitely. Now, speaking of the students, let's get into this really cool deal that's happening right now. Some students in our area will be getting a new element added to their education.
Yeah, Virginia Tech recently had a drone workshop with teachers from high school and community colleges. The goal is to help show the teachers new ways that they can use drones in their course curriculum.
This is the second year the university has hosted the workshop, and the first year focused on earning on flying basics to earn their remote pilot certification. And this year's session was about collecting and analyzing with drones. So another cool project that another school is doing. I think this is pretty interesting because every time you turn around, somebody has some type of drone in the air trying to figure out something or learn new things. And the fact that they're incorporating this into their curriculum, I think that would be a class that I would take up.
Yeah, there's more creative ways to teach, I feel like, too, to maybe get kids interested. Maybe ones who aren't, so paying attention to, the books and the reading but if you take them out of the classroom and use the drone and show them how it can be used in everyday life, I feel like that could definitely spark some interest.
Oh, definitely.
All right, now I want to get to a story locally here that a lot of people are very familiar with the movie Dirty Dancing and Mountain Lake Lodge. Well, a local resort is in the spotlight again. That's that Mountain Lake Lodge in Giles County. It was featured on a special travel segment of the Today Show, and that's because it provides a summer movie-inspired vacation. As some of you know, this was the filming location for Kellerman's Mountain House in the iconic 1987 hit Dirty Dancing, and they still provide special events and packages to give guests the time of their lives.
There you go. You want to sing it, girl?
Oh, no, you don't want to hear me sing. But I think this is so cool. I feel like it'd be fun to go on vacation and kind of take part in those events. They're like in the movie Dirty Dancing, whether it's like the competitions or the dance classes and things like that. So very cool that they're getting featured on the Today Show. There's actually a resort I go to in Pennsylvania that everyone compares to. It's like Dirty Dancing mixed with something else, and we do all these kinds of family events like that.
Really?
And so I would love to see their version of what they do and compare it to the one that I'm used to back in Pennsylvania. So it'd be pretty cool.
That. I think it is, because literally I watched Dirty Dancing for the first time last year. I think I talked to you guys about it, and I was just like, because I like classic movies, even though I'm like behind the time with trying to catch up with them. And it was really cool seeing that lodge and then seeing that's where they actually went and danced and all that stuff. So anybody out there that are Dirty Dancing fans, or is this something that you guys are excited about or getting involved in? That'll be cool. Just drop it in the comment section so Jazz can get to them when she gets to them. Okay, so speaking of local, we got Lynchburg Baker. She's getting some national attention. Get this, the owners of Mrs. Joy's absolutely famous treats, or fabulous treats, Tarsha Joyner, is a contestant on Crime Scene Kitchen.
And on the show, Joyner and her daughter have to recreate recipes from a series of clues. The winner of the competition is awarded $100,000 Well, back at our Lynchburg bakery that's located on Commerce Street, Joyner says that customers' favorites include lemon cookies, giant cinnamon rolls, and donuts, and it all looks so good.
So Joyner is also the running to become crowned Best Chef by the James Beard Foundation. You can cast your vote for the local baker by visiting our website at WSLS.com. So let's help her out. Everybody go to our website right now, cast your vote. Let's try to get her even more nationally recognized. But this is so cool. I didn't even know there was a show called Crime Scene
Yeah, I was
Kitchen.
going to say that too. I feel like they're always coming up with new cooking, baking shows,
Yep.
new things. And again, it's cool to see that we're getting that local representation. And if you're a fan of Mrs. Joy's Baked Goods or anything like that, let us know what your favorites are in the comment section below. Or if there's another local bakery you think we should try out or feature or go give a visit to, let us know in that comment section. And Jasmine will let us know about it.
So everybody knows that the weather is kind of crazy. And unfortunately, it's been canceling some stuff on us.
Yeah, and a popular event that people look forward to every year in Montgomery County, unfortunately, has been canceled. Well, the Effort event is a yearly collaborative with first responders, law enforcement, and the Department of Aging and Rehab Services. They say it usually features activities for people of all abilities, but this year it was canceled due to weather.
It builds a trust with our office, and so we really miss out on that. And unfortunately, the weather this year just wasn't cooperative, and we're looking forward to being able to get back to the Effort event next year.
Well, they say that this event is a great community builder, and they're excited to be able to bring it back in the future years. Again, very popular event. I was able to cover this last year, and it's just something everyone looks forward to, especially with, COVID times. They had to kind of put it on pause as well. Last year was the first year fully back, and everyone's excited. And then, unfortunately, this year due to rain.
All the rain.
So, you know what? That just means, though, that next year will be brought back bigger and better and more excitement. So hopefully we get to see that come again. But again, that weather, like you said, canceling a lot of events. I am sick of the rain. I know you're enjoying it.
I like the rain a little bit. It's annoying because I couldn't walk Bo as long as I wanted to yesterday. And he couldn't go outside, and he was clowning the whole time and was like, we got to go in. But other than that, it's very peaceful to wake up to. I love hearing the pitter-patter on my
I want the sunshine, bright, happy day.
You ready to get out?
That's what I
But
love.
again, you're like a ping pong.
Martha refuses to go outside.
Oh, so she bougie.
She will open the door and she will stop and look at me. And she's like, Mom, you're kidding, right?
Oh,
like,
my
no,
God.
get out there. Like, you're a city dog. Get out
That's
there.
so funny. Mabel got a little wrinkle.
Mabel gets mad too, and so we got her little raincoat for her birthday. I posted on my social media if you want to see her in a cute little ducky raincoat. She's still getting used to it. She's getting used to it. But more, if you guys are heading out today, you are going to want to grab those raincoats as well, and your umbrella. We've got meteorologist Marshall Downing to give you a full year forecast and when that rain is going to go bye-bye.
Hello everyone, this is Meteorologist Marshall Downing, and today is another gray, rainy day. Pretty similar to yesterday. We've got a good amount of rainfall coming through, light to moderate. You'll have windshield wipers on, boots, jacket. Just make sure that jacket's good enough to protect you from the cold as well. A lot of temperatures limited to the 60s. Tomorrow we get a little bit more heat. Showers start to ease off. We're in the 80s by this weekend. Sunday stays dry before even more storm chances on Monday.
All right, Marshall, thank you so much. And I know I've been having difficult, with this rain. The only thing that I don't like about it is jacks up my hair a lot. I got a lot of work to do to keep my hair
I used a
contained.
whole can of hairspray this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I could not get it under control.
So the struggle bus is real for us in the hair category right now, but something that is not real for is this particular boy out in Wisconsin. It's a 9-year-old, get this, and he has made a name for himself because of his hair.
Yeah, take a look at that. My goodness, he is cool. Well, Emmett Bailey won the title of USA's Mullet Championship Kid Division, and now he wants to win it again. So he says he's back in his mullet. It's better than ever, as you're seeing on your screen. He grew it as long as he could, and he took the spotlight last year in the competition and took home the title along with the prize money, which was $2,500. Well, now he wants to defend his title by giving back to the community that helped him win.
With my winnings, I'm going to donate it to the Fast Factory to try to get another kid into racing.
Now, Fast Factory Foundation is a nonprofit based in Wisconsin that uses donations to help other kids get go-karts. As you can see, he's rocking the go-kart outfit, has him a little go-kart. It looks super fun, but, voted for the U.S. Mullet Championship Kid Division of 2023. That will begin in August. So let's make sure we bring it in for him again. Look at those locks. Look at that. Shake, 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 shake. Beautiful.
It's so shiny, too.
Cool.
Yes.
Like, what does he do? Also, I have this question all the time. So if you have a mullet, please answer it for me. Does that bother you? Like, I understand I have long long hair, and I get the long hair, but it's only in the back part, so does it feel like itchy and uncomfortable? Like, I don't know. That's just what it
I
looks
mean,
like. to
his
me.
look very, very soft though.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
is that
his.
like the full part here? There's nothing, and then the back is just the back.
I want to see a mullet ponytail.
I mean, I think it'd be cute. It look like a what you call it, a rat tail, right?
A rat
A
tail,
lot
I
of dudes
think
do the
so.
rat tail thing, but obviously you have different
I think it
cuts.
could also look like a founding father.
That too.
That's true. That's
But
true.
either way, I think it's cool, man. Shout out to Emmett doing his thing, and let's hope that he wins again so that he can help other kids get into their own go-karts. So that's a cool story right there. We got another cool story for you right here.
I love this one.
Yes, I know you do, because you're a cat person for sure, and we're all aristocrats fans. That's like the classic Disney movie going on. Well, we got a real life version of that.
If you adopt, she left money to fund all the vet care, all the grooming, all the food, whatever these cats need, we're going to take care of.
Long after she passed away. Well, Cleopatra, Goldfinger, Leo, Midnight, Napoleon, Snowball, and Squeaky, they still lived in the woman's $2.5 million South Tampa home. You're seeing that home right there for 6 months after she passed away last November.
Yeah, so the woman left about $300,000 behind so her cats would be taken care of for the rest of her lives. I think we accidentally played the side right then and there of what the lady who, I guess she's a representative, or actually, no, she's a Humane Society, the people who are taking these cats in. But this is what she had to say about this whole deal.
If you adopt, she left money to fund all the vet care, all the grooming, all the food, whatever these cats need, we're going to take care of because of Nancy's bequest, which is great.
Look at that little face.
Yeah. No, so representative for the woman turned them over to the Humane Society after a judge ruled the cats shouldn't be left in the house by themselves. Now, this is my issue with this story.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, come
Look at
on,
that
man.
cat.
Do we have to get the courts and stuff involved in this? Like, the lady literally left it in their, her deal that she
Yeah.
wanted these cats to stay not only in this comfortable house, but you have $300,000 to take care of my babies. Literally, it doesn't even take maybe, $10,000 to take care of a pet in a year, I don't
Well,
think.
my thing too is like,
But why?
I know you need someone to take care of them, give them food, all that stuff. But they live better than most Americans, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
Yes.
they are living better than a majority of Americans in this country, in that home.
Exactly.
Chilling, doing the thing. Look how comfortable they look.
Right, and
Look
I
at them.
bet-
They're just sleeping.
I bet
I
little.
would move into the home.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
move
exactly.
in.
That's
I'll
what I'm
move in
saying.
and take care
I
of
feel
them.
like whoever was the representative for the family, I think they should have at least done this deal where they, have people search for nannies and stuff. Maybe they could have put an application out there for, hey, if you ain't got no life, Lord forgive me, if you ain't got nothing else to do, and you want to take care of 7 cats for $300,000 and this big house. Comfortable, and I bet little Cleopatra and Goldfinger and
Squeaky.
Leo Squeaky, I bet they so mad right now. Like,
They
dude,
think
why
we
don't you
were so
just we were
comfy.
comfortable and you turned us over.
That's
now,
why he looks so mad.
Yeah, exactly,
Hold on,
so-
wait. Look at this cat. That's why he's so mad.
Yeah, he said you took me out of my home.
Exactly. I mean, that's just my views on it. I want to know what y'all's views
Yeah.
are. I know we're probably just thinking in terms because we're all broke, basically. And we're just like, this would have been a good job. But whatever, I know there's a good heart in it that this turned out the way it was. But I just, whatever. I want to know y'all's thoughts. Just let us know so we can get off this. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself.
Okay,
now.
all right.
All right. So this is that teaser story we were telling you guys about. It's kind of terrifying. First of all, before you hit play,
Go back.
Before you hit play, listen to it for a second. What would you guys do if because, we typically go out sometimes and we use Lyft, you try to be all responsible and stuff. And what would you do if your driver decided that he was going to go to his own destination and not abide by anything you had to say?
Well, first I would be like, excuse me, are you lost? Excuse me, do you know where you're going? I'd keep talking and
Yeah.
asking. And once I realized that person's not answering, full panic mode.
Oh,
and
gosh.
honestly, I think I would probably end up doing what the person in this story did.
Right. What
I
about you,
think I would.
Rebecca? What would you do?
Oh, I'm 100% looking at him, or I shouldn't say him, them, and saying, if like, I'm calling the cops, I'm on the phone with the cops right now, pull over and let me get out.
Oh, so you would just straight up be like, okay, yeah, see, for me, I
I would be
would.
like, I know you're not doing what
Oh, I
you
know
need
what
to
you
do.
would do.
So pull over and let me get out, or I'm calling the cops.
I mean, I love Rebecca. If you guys don't know Rebecca, she loves giving people warnings first before she's about to do something. But let's get into the story real quick, and then I want to know y'all's thoughts on this because again, it's quite terrifying. So, if you've ever seen the classic, wrong script, a rideshare scare for an Arlington woman who says that she jumped out of a moving Lyft car after the driver refused to take her to her destination.
Yeah, the woman who only wanted to be identified as Caitlin says the driver put a a different destination in his GPS away from where she was headed and then refused to answer any of her questions. Caitlin even says she got a text from the Lyft app saying, "It looks like you're not heading towards your destination. Tap the link if you need help." She says when the car slowed down, she saw her chance.
I was like, I'm not about to find out where you plan on taking me. I just grabbed my things, start fumbling to unlock the door, and I jumped out.
Now, Caitlin says that the company sent her a message reading in part that this sort of behavior by a driver is completely unacceptable and is something we absolutely do not tolerate in the Lyft community. And Caitlin says that she just wants to make sure this never happens to anyone else. Now, Rebecca, you had like extra details to this story that was also kind of alarming, wasn't it? Like, what else happened in that this whole scenario?
So basically, this woman gets in the Lyft, and she sees the driver like exit out of her destination in the GPS and type in a new one. And my thing is, if I see you do that, like,
Right.
I'm not sitting there like,
Right.
I'm like, hey bro, what you doing? Like, I like engage, but that was one of the things that Brittany had said, and that this woman has said, is that she was trying to talk to him the whole time, like, hey, where are we going? This isn't the way. Like, what's going on? But and the other thing is she went to report this situation to Lyft and has realized that her Lyft account was deactivated because the driver told Lyft she was an unsafe passenger.
Why did she even say it? Is because she jumped out?
Because she jumped out of the car.
Okay.
And so then she had to contact Lyft and was like, actually, this situation's reversed. Like, they were the one in the wrong first.
Yeah, no, this is just, like I said, it's all around a terrifying situation because, you want to think the best in everybody, especially when you are taking up a job such as I'm going to take this person who is being responsible, need to go from point A to point B, and for people to think to themselves, I'm going to take advantage of this situation. That is scary, and I'm happy that she's speaking out because it raises awareness for anyone, no matter if you're a woman or a man. You need to be careful and always alert of your surroundings. So, like, hypothetically speaking, if she was just texting on her phone and didn't see him doing that, and then she looked up and she's in a whole different area, it could have ended poorly.
Yeah, you always need to pay attention when you're in those Ubers, Lyfts, whatever. I know anytime that I'm in one, I'll usually text my parents and say, in the Uber, text them when I'm out of the Uber. And also at the same time, I always have the app open because it has the GPS on it too and shows you where you're located.
Yeah.
And I follow that to make sure, okay, you are going the right direction. But again, always paying attention, not just, like you said, texting or looking out the window or on social media. So just be careful.
Oh, definitely. But so for me, personally speaking, I obviously have never been in that situation before, but if I was ever put in that situation, he would definitely be reporting an unruly passenger because we ain't hopping out no vehicle. We about to duke it out, bro. Okay, so let me get to Jazz. Jazz, are you with me, girlie?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what do you think about that? That's just an awful scenario to be even put in with rideshare, right?
Yeah, that's extremely scary. And I've actually experienced something similar. I don't think it was anything as crazy as her story, where I didn't have to jump out or anything like that. But I remember I was riding with someone to a friend's house back when I was in college, and he was just like, yeah, let me take this different way because it's faster. And I remember getting so nervous because it was different than what was on, like the directions that were given. And I got like, I didn't get the warning message, but I remember watching the map where it shows like where he's headed, and it kept altering and changing because he wasn't following that. And I remember immediately texting my friend, sending her my location, so I got nervous immediately, and I just wanted to make sure. That's why it's important to always be alert and always be on your A game, because you never know what people have up their sleeves for real. So it's important to be always on guard when you're out in this world.
Exactly. Okay, so also, on a more, I guess, controversial note, in my opinion, this cat situation. So, what are your thoughts on that? Because literally, if I was about to pass away, and I said, I want Bo to be taken care of. Here's $500,000 for the person to exactly. And here's my multi-million-dollar house.
I got you, girl.
And I found out in heaven, and I looked down, and them jokers in different households because they were put in a humane society, I'll be turning in my grave. So tell me, am I wrong for thinking that?
I would be so upset because I couldn't imagine how hard she worked for that money. And she only asked for one thing. She wanted to be taken care of. So the fact that they didn't follow what she asked for, it's really upsetting, honestly, because she asked for one thing, and that's what she died peacefully knowing that that would happen and that her pets would be in safe care, that they would get the lives that she wanted them to have.
Exactly.
And just for the people not to listen to what she asked to is just extremely disrespectful to her money and what she wanted and her wishes.
Right. So yeah, that's our thoughts on that. Maybe there's some type of good heart. It came from a good place with them doing that. Either way, I would have been like, yo, I'd rather y'all abide by my will. Please tell me, we have any comments or messages or anything. Viewers, let us know.
We have a ton of viewers today. On our website alone, we have 45 viewers.
Whoa!
Wow. Good morning.
And
Good morning, everybody.
We have a lot of viewers on YouTube as well. We don't have any comments today, but it's like we said previously, we really want you guys to join the conversation. We would love to hear what you think about these stories because each day we always have some crazy stories to go over. And
yes,
we would love to hear your thoughts. So this can be more of a back and forth conversation because we don't want to be talking at you guys. We want you guys to be talking with us.
Yeah,
definitely.
And if you don't
All you
agree
have
with
to do
us,
is head to our website. The article is number 1. And then there's a live stream that you can click on, and the comment form is right beneath it. Or you can go to our YouTube page and drop a comment there as well.
Perfecto. Well, Jazzy Jazz, thank you so much. As always, you are perfect.
You're so sweet.
thank you, Jasmine.
Have a good one, girlie.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys don't agree with one of our opinions or something we're saying, let us know in the comment section below because you might have a different perspective or a different outlook than we do.
Yes, we don't know everything.
No, we don't. So let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are. But we do want to get wrapping up with these headlines we've got coming up later in our noon newscast, which I will be anchoring. So later we'll be talking about all eyes that are on the clock that is ticking as time runs out to find the 5 people aboard a missing underwater vessel in the northern Atlantic. The vessel had 4 days worth of emergency oxygen, but experts predict that expired this morning. That was around 7 this morning. They predicted that oxygen ran out. So we are tackling the latest, including the insight from a local expert.
Yeah, very, very devastating story right there. Plus, we got 2 men recovering after a shooting in Northeast Roanoke. Gunshots rang out early yesterday morning at a gas station along Plantation Road, damaging the businesses. And this comes just 1 day after the police chief addressed the city council about crime levels in the Star City. We got the breakdown of that online and in our later newscast as well.
And a West Virginia-based energy company officially expanded into Montgomery County. Solar Hauler hosted a ribbon cutting to celebrate its first residential solar project here in the Commonwealth. We're told the company's mission is to bring clean and affordable energy to all Appalachians while empowering people and revitalizing local economies. You want more details on that? Make sure to tune in starting at noon.
All right, so guys, I am a bit depressed though, because you know why? Because our viewers left us hanging, man. We tried to get those pins in, and we were hoping for more people who participating in our Thankful Thursday. Now, we know we're still getting off his foot right now, so I just want these pictures to start flowing in because we would love to give you guys shout outs. Again, today was Thankful Thursday. Tomorrow is Family Friday. So whether you got a dog, whether you got a parent, anybody out there that you consider family, why don't you take a picture, send it to us, and let us know what you're doing for the weekend. We would love to give you guys some kind of shout out because, again, this is y'all's show. This is not about us. It's about you guys. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Hopefully, y'all can make me happy tomorrow. I won't be as depressed.
Because you don't want her to be mad. It's not good.
It's not good. Okay. Do you guys got anything else?
No, I think that's it. Just hope you guys have a good rest of your Thursday and a good rest of your week.
That's right. See you guys back here tomorrow, 8 a.m. Morning Sprint, WSLS.com.